Hello everyone, this is the Conquest SMP, and a lot of stuff has happened since my last video, or official one anyway. So let's go over what has happened in the past week of the Conquest SMP. Now then, one of the biggest teams on the server, that being the Gunky Gamers, whose base was over there, is basically disbanded at this point, with only having one or two members left. That being primarily just Wombat doing his own thing. So it's basically just no one left. At least at this point. However, Slor's team has gained Wombat and a few others as a member, but lost another member of their team, that being Tman, who is now a member of my current team, which is currently called the Remnants. Now then, the Remnants, I hear you saying. Oh, wow, that sounds badass. So what do you do in the Remnants? Well, we're basically just the remnants of everything that once was, and like the big teams on the server who got like totally screwed over, and that's pretty much it. So that's very fun. Now, I also got, murdered by Slor. So that's fun. I didn't get any of my stuff back or anything, so I had to make brand new shit, but I'm pretty much back to where I was. So that's fun. Now, along with that, my entire goal was also to just be able to kill Wombat, just because of all the things that he did. So I'm gonna pull up the screenshot right now, but yeah, I totally killed him. That was fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then I also made this thing. So the remnants, at least up to this point, have been primarily staying in private, or in just disclosed areas, because we could not risk what was coming, or what was going against us. So, I've decided to make this thing, which is going to serve as the base of the Remnants, at least for now, and also as my personal base. So, yeah, that's what this thing's gonna be doing. Now then, as you can tell, we are primarily up here and on like the left side of the map. Left and top side of the map, really. So, them being like Slor and those guys, they're primarily down in like this corner here. I think Squidical's over here though. Let's see. And then we also have another group called the Commonwealth or something, which is basically kind of like a NATO in a sense, where if one person is attacked, they all like attack together. And so far, I'm pretty sure that sits at Potato Guy and Scoofer. So yeah, that's fun. Anyway, my eventual plan from this point forward is to basically either leave the remnants and go neutral, or stay with the remnants but not fight in any major battles. Mainly just because I really don't need to do much in the remnants anymore. I've essentially already gotten what I've thought out to do. So there's really not much more that I need to do at the moment. So then, the next thing I really need to do at the moment... Oh, right, wait, I need to show you something. So I needed a lot of bone blocks for this base because of this white tower. So I just made one of these bad boys. It's a moss farm bone meal thing. Very fun. I just had the resources sitting around to make one, so I thought, why not? And thus, it was made. Anyway, today, my goal is to make an iron farm. The last few days have been pretty peaceful. Slor hasn't logged on too much, neither has Sand, which means I haven't really told him I planned to go neutral. When Moonshine went neutral, it kind of ruined the Gunkers, at least somewhat, because our leader Gaming Wombat just didn't think that anyone on the team could go neutral, just because that would ruin something or other. I don't even know his reasoning that much. It was really bad reasoning. Anyway, I'm gonna need some lanterns to spice up the place. And I'm also gonna need them because, you know, shears and stuff. So basically, at this point, I'm most likely just gonna grab, like, 2 or 3 of Aussie's villagers and go make an iron farm. Just because it's just so annoying to get iron at this point. Now, spawn is around here. However, I think it's like here exactly, yeah. It's like here. Anyway, but basically, this is in Brrarb's plot, and I do not want to ruin her plot. So what I'm going to do is DM her, ask if I can make it there, so that way it's always loaded. But if not, I mean, I can still just build it, you know, my plot under there. So, also, I just want to say, 100%, I did not just like cheat all of this in. Look at this playtime. That means that like a quarter of my week has been spent on the server. So, you know, like let's see, times used 18,000. I've placed 12,000 dirt. 3,000 cobblestone. Whoa. Okay, that's a bit. Anyway, but yeah. So my plan is I'm gonna need to get some iron in the first place. So I'm probably gonna go caving. There are still a bunch of caves all over the place that people have left unexplored. So I can 100% just go over to a cave and do that. So that's a plan. I'm gonna go turn on YouTube, maybe listen to an audiobook or something, and I'm gonna go do that. Oh, yabba dabba doo. Now, I'm currently at Scoofer's plot, and basically he got villagers recently, and he still has the bed set up, which means iron golems spawn pretty frequently here. So basically what I'm going to do is, instead of going caving or whatever, because I have silk touch and it's kind of annoying, I'm just going to sit around here and get a bunch of iron. Basically, I'm going to need a minimum of 11 ingots, but for minecart and rails, but I'm going to need way more than that because 16 rails is definitely not going to cut it. So let's get to that. So I've started moving some villagers over. It took me a while to get all of the rails, but yep, that guy should be going in now. I don't have the farm mate or anything. I'm just kind of pushing him over here. So, hey guy, you can chill out in that hole. Yeah, this is your home now. You live here. Alright, so now we need to grab 2 more and then like a zombie, but that zombie can wait for him. So then, after much trial and error in like 2 hours, I have finally gotten this thing working. Now, as you can tell, I mean, I put most of that in there because I've just gotten it from killing random ones. Basically, how it works is there's villagers down there in that pit, and then there's a zombie here, scaring the hell out of them, which keeps them awake all the time, and it also threatens them. And when villagers feel threatened, they gotta, you know, get themselves a bodyguard, right? And that's how the Iron Golem spawns in. It's pretty cool. I pretty much there's one tutorial that looks very similar to this. However, it's like far up in the sky and it doesn't use this type of thing. It's kind of like a mix of like 3 different designs or a bunch of random people. Anyway, but yeah, there's an iron farm done. Now then, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to cut it off here for this episode of Conquest. No one's been online yet today, and I mean, I got to get a video out. So, thanks to everyone for watching this video. If you care to subscribe, please do. It would be greatly appreciated. Then, yeah, I've been Demonic. This has been the Conquest SMP, and I will see you another time.